Hello everyone, nubkeks here and welcome back to Nubraids, and in today's video we're taking a look at the crazy updates that have come to Dragonheir Silent Gods, or for the 30 or so, maybe 30-40% of you watching from the US, Dragonstride Legacy Reborn. Yeah, the US region is a different name, so if you are playing from there and looking for the game, make sure to search for that name, Dragonstride Legacy Reborn instead. And for the rest of us in the world, it's Dragonheir. I want to give a big shout out to the devs for sponsoring this video. I'm very excited because we're seeing a huge evolution in this game. This used to be a season-based dark fantasy game, and I think, let's be honest, the season stuff put a lot of people off, but they are massively changing up the game into being a multi-mode game. Yeah, you'll see what I mean when we dive into more gameplay, because, right, if you ever played auto chess games, right, that's in this now. Okay, so there's loads of new content and there's loads of rewards, especially for returning players. But first of all, let's address, I think, the elephant in the room for a lot of you, which is the overhaul they're doing to their season system, right? In the old version of Dragonheir, or Dragonstride, players, when you started the game, started from season 1. So let's say someone who'd been playing for a year might be ahead on season 5 or something, but a new player joining in would be starting back in season 1, and they'd have to be playing for months and months and pass through all the seasons as they would happen for them. They wouldn't be able to play together, and you'd each have different types of heroes, and like, yeah, it honestly, like, to me, it kind of sucked, right? It was really off-putting. I think if you started at the start and you were there with the community, it was great, but if you started a little bit late and you were on a different season, you know, like, none of the content creator stuff would have been relevant. Yeah, it just felt like it was just a weird choice, to be honest. But all that has changed now. So if that was your reason for not playing, it doesn't exist anymore. Like, they've actually gone and completely overhauled it. And I think this is the #1 request that players would have had about this game. So yeah, returning and veteran players now enter the same season together. New players can dive into collaboration events and the latest content on day 1. They don't have to wait for new seasons. There's no season restrictions. You can all play together. They do note that I think new players will need to complete season 1 before jumping in to the same season with other players, so watch out for that if you are brand new. And yeah, to reiterate, if this was your big reason for not liking Dragonheir, which is pretty much the #1 thing I saw before, they've changed it at last. It has changed. All right, well, let's actually look at some of these new modes, and then we'll talk about a bunch of the free stuff that you can get. Well, like I said, it's a multi-mode game right now. So we are here. This is just a quick little gander at the island, right? Build up your island over time and upgrade it. That is pretty cool. But you've got your traditional, like, battles, right, with your different characters. So, like, I could put in, I remember him so well, Chrysos, my dude from back in the day. Like, you still have your traditional mode, the same sort of game that you all know and love, right? It's you know, a hero collector game. Collect your heroes, level them up. Right, you still have your world exploration stuff. So, I mean, like, I can fast travel over here. All this, right? You still have your open world exploration. That's still going. You still have your same raid style game with collecting heroes, upgrading them. They've got their talent system that was upgraded before with the game, and so on. All of that is still there. It's still the same, but we've got new stuff. The big one I want to look at, though, Magic Chess. You do have a matchmaking mode in there, which is sick. There's also a story mode, and there's also, a challenge mode as well, with loads of different rewards. We'll just go into the campaign. I don't want to, you know, spoil anything much here. Let me pick a deck. Well, we could just, first of all, we can edit our deck, right? If you've played games like TFT or Dota, what was it? Auto Chess. I think it's where this initially came from, this type of game. Yeah, you can set up your deck, right? I can just drag and drop people in. That's cool. I've set up some preset decks. Basically, I built one for each of the different sort of themes, right? Our light theme, I think it's called Aura. Got our frost team, our fire team, lightning team. That was the last one I did a video on. Dark team and poison team. Let's go on with our dark team. That could be pretty cool. And let's give this one a go. But yeah, this is a whole new game mode which is insane. So basically how it works, right here, we've got a timer. I can start off, I can pick one of these three. I'm obviously going to pick the legendary Shadow Core because this guy is insane. And here we go. I can place him on the board, and it's going to be battle chess. I can have 2 characters out right now. Let me throw in Aspalta as well. She is an assassin on the front lines. And yeah, we are basically going to be building this up. And let me actually grab another one. Oh, we'll upgrade him twice. Sneaky. I'll explain what I did right there in a second. There's just a lot to cover. But during this mode, as you saw, I set up my deck. And then I'm going to be drawing cards from my deck with coins. You get a certain number of coins to spend. We have now our main guy, our Shadow Core dude. He's up a 2-star. He's even better. You also gain gear. I'm going to take the crit rate. Thank you very much. That's lovely. Because we can have gear. I've got some coins. And if I move me over here, because I'm blocking it right now, you can see I can use this to upgrade the number of units I can have out. So, do I want to spend coins to roll for more units, or do I want to increase my cap? Let's increase my cap, and let's roll for some units. And I'll move this back down, which will probably cut the audio out. Let's grab Ozil in there. He's a ranged character. I'm running low on time. I'll go a little bit more quickly. We'll throw in another melee character. Ooh, yes, I'm definitely going to upgrade my main guy. Let's go for another go here. Yeah, we can upgrade, and I've run out of coins. Sweet. But there we go. He's 3-star, so he's going to be wrecking dudes. Like, this guy is so cool. He's a giant werewolf with a giant sword. He is absolutely ridiculous. And one of the things he's doing, we can actually look at it between rounds, is he's putting these bleed stacks on enemies, which is cool. I mean, maybe that fight got a little bit tight, but yeah. And you're going through these different rounds, and it's sort of like, how are you managing those resources? One of the things we're doing, I'm building a shadow team. So here, if I have shadow characters, if I've got 3, 15% damage bonus. If I have 5, it's a 30% damage bonus. If this main guy gets to 5-star, 60% damage bonus, which is why he's the Shadow Core. Let's see what we get. Okay, I actually, you know what, let's upgrade. Let's get Daphne in there, because she's going to be another range. We'll arrange them like that. Oh, yes, he's 4-star. If we can get him to 5-star, we are laughing. Unfortunately, look at this. I don't have enough coins to upgrade them, so I've sort of wasted some coins here. I can't roll them some more. So that was bad management on my part. Whoops, mistakes were made. But yeah, I've got 4 lives right now. My opponent has 2. If I beat her twice more, I win. If she needs to beat me a lot to come back in. But yeah, you're sort of building up your team. So construct your deck and then manage your resources properly. Oh, we need to talk about the collaboration. We'll come back to this in a second. Let's immediately gain... No, let's not do that. Let's gain even more crit rate. Because let's just get more so I can actually talk through. But let's see some of the other bonuses we got going. So I've got Warlock. When a Warlock dies, the Warlock with the highest attack gains a percentage of the fallen Warlock's attack. That's sick. How about Assassins? They gain Vengeance, damage, and defense bonus when they kill an enemy. Let's upgrade our size here, and let's get her in. Great, now we've got 2 Assassins. That bonus is active. Fantastic. Oh, if I get Warrior, that would be great. Not sure if I can make that happen. We'll have to go fast. I'm just upgrading people here. That's quick. Oh, I missed my main guy. I could have upgraded the main dude. Oh, that's a disaster. But you can imagine, right, in competitive... Sick, right? When you're fighting against an opponent, seeing what strategy are they going for and maximizing your time and being smart about it. Hopefully you won't be like me trying to explain it at the same time, but that gives you a sense. That's just the campaign mode, but there's loads of other stuff. But yeah, put your heroes into your deck, build up your deck, then adjusting your strategy. Who do I try to upgrade and why? What gear do I put on them? It's actually genuinely extremely cool. I love these games. I love these types of games. And the fact this is just in Dragonheir now is genuinely insane. It's so good. Okay, let me mention a bunch of the fun stuff and rewards. Well, you probably spotted an icon that might be familiar to some old school gamers in that auto chess mode that we're looking at, the magic chess mode. Heroes of Might and Magic 3, like such an OG classic game. That is the official IP collaboration, which is coming alongside this Celebration server and the Celebration events. So yeah, there's exclusive artifact, there's tons of rewards, there's loads of themed items for Heroes of Might and Magic 3. So that's genuinely a really cool collaboration that's coming and really, really appropriate for it as well. If you are a returning player, there's tons of stuff here, guys. There are up to 1,500 draws available. So returning players can pick up to 7 heroes from their legacy data, carry it over to the celebration server. You get a 100% top-up rebate on all dragon crystals, worm arrow, and heliolite dices that you bought if you spent any money on the game previously. That will all be given back to you on this new server, so you can basically roll all that stuff again, which is a ton of fun. You'll get bonus returning rewards as well based on the number of active seasons for your legacy character. That's up to 700 bonus draws. And then, of course, even though this is this new celebration server, your main story and your sandboss progress of whichever legacy character you choose. So, I mean, if you just had the one, you just pick your main character from before, and it will sync all that stuff over to the celebration server. That will unlock all your map content, give you all your main and side story quest rewards. It will complete all the associated season journey quests, etc. And on the celebration server, there's loads of stuff. There are some exclusive items which will double your dungeon drop rates. A bit of a tongue twister, but that's what it does. You get double points on monthly cards and passes. There's a pre-summon event, so Season 1 accounts are eligible to participate in this one as well. And there's a bunch of check-in events as well. So you'll get some monthly card activation items, some hero option chests, so pick whichever hero you prefer, and up to 290 draws. And yeah, they designed it so that the more that you play, actually the more things you're going to be getting out of this stuff. And it's not just returning players either. For new players, there's the Newbie Carnival, which is a bunch of benefits. So if you are brand new, you get 800 free draws within your first month. So it's a lovely head start. Yeah, the grand total of stuff you will get, I believe, is 820 draws, 5 SSR heroes, they're like the super good legendary ones, a celebration avatar frame, a hero skin, celebration accessories, a collaboration familiar, monthly cards, and 1 artifact. So yeah, whether you're returning or new, doesn't matter, right? Returning players get to sync their progress over and get loads of stuff for free. New players also getting loads of stuff for free. So I think you don't need to feel bad either which way. There's tons of new content in the game, and you're getting loads of freebies to enjoy when you come back to try out the new content. And because this is a sponsored video, again, I've got a link which will give you some even more stuff. So here you go. If you use my creator link down below to reinstall or to join the game for the first time, whether you're a returning player or a new player, you get a free legendary hero, Hochadir. So let me actually show him to you in game here. Here he is. This is Hochadir, the Winter Cavalry, and he is an ice damage dealer, but he's a frontliner, which is really good. So he's quite tanky. So for example, he is going to be making frost from allies last longer and explode. Lovely. He's going to be giving attack up to all your damage. And he's going to be applying more frost, which is really good for your frost teams. And then he's doing an AoE with frost and then detonating the frozen. So yeah, if you want to build a frost team, he is a perfect frontline champion for that. So yeah, he's going to be an excellent addition to any account. Follow the link down below. And then there are a bunch of other events running as well that you might want to know about for even more stuff, right? Who wants stuff? There you go. This is for you. There's an in-game earning event. If you complete dungeons, you'll get some Horsefolk merchandise. There's an out-of-game Dawn's Promise event. So if you complete limited time events, you can join a share of the 10,000 prize pool, potentially win that or a legendary hero. There is a pre-summon event. You can get a premium starter account and handpick your dream lineup from 100 summons. There's also an account appraisal upgrade, so you can submit screenshots of your account and the system will estimate the amount's value based on the number of legendary heroes and your overall progress, and will award you with corresponding in-game resources, earning up to 150 draws. And the account appraisal has actually been upgraded from, if you did it before, it's been upgraded and improved now. When you do it, not only do you get all that free in-game stuff, there's also an exclusive pack. And if you purchase that pack, you can share it with 2 of your friends, which is really cool, actually. So yeah, there you go. I mean, it's a bit overwhelming, actually, almost, the amount of both free resources that you get for coming back to check out the game, but also the amount of new content that they've added into the game and the improvements I think that they've made as well. Like for me, Dragonheir was always a really fun game. I didn't really like the season stuff, to completely honest. Like it was a cool idea at the start, but once the game got a little bit older, it was then kind of frustrating to me to be like, oh, but like a new player, if I invite one of my friends to join, they can't play with me properly because they're in a different season. Like, that was a bummer. It's fixed now. So it's absolutely huge. And I particularly really impressed by the auto chess, the magic chess stuff. Like, I really like those types of games. It's just cool that they're bringing a whole bunch of very different game modes into Dragonheir. Like, they're just adding a lot of value for the gameplay modes in there, which is sick. But yeah, thank you to them for sponsoring the video. As a last reminder, guys, make sure to download the game with my link in the description down below to get those extra rewards, including Hochadir. And yeah, once you've downloaded and entered the game, remember, claim the rewards under the corresponding event tab in the bonus event section, and then the rewards will appear direct to your in-game mailbox. But yeah, again, big shout out to them for sponsoring the video. Let me know what you think. This, to me, looks insanely good. I'm like really impressed by it. But yeah, let me know what you think of the new updates for Dragonheir. Are you going to be checking it out? I think particularly, does this change to the seasons? Does that make you reevaluate the game a bit? And like, I don't know. You guys let me know. But thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Remember the link down below, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.